thinking this could be second. So, as you can hear, the bass layer actually gives it, I guess, even a more dreamy sound. It's because it's highlighting different notes and kind of making a melody on its own, and that's something that I try to do. Like, as you can see, you have the pad layer here, and then you have the higher, like these higher notes kind of making their own melody, and then you have the bass layer, which is also kind of trying to make its own melody, but it's in the same vibe, in the same key, right? So this can make, I think in this way you can make a very long break quite interesting, because there's lots of things happening, so like the listener has to focus on or can focus on different things, so you keep a long break interesting, which is always kind of a challenge in today's like listening environment. With I mean, the listener has a very short. Is very. I think the listener today is like very. Is distracted very quickly, so it's a job, like, especially as a producer. As a DJ it's a bit less, I think, but as a producer it's like it's your job to keep them interested, you know. And for example, a very long break could be a good challenge to try to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I actually appreciate when a long break is interesting and there are things going on. Because sometimes you have this long break with no evolution, with nothing. It's just a loop, like a long loop of 37, 60 seconds. And yeah, as DJ you just put .q, no? And
yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, it's like, I mean, you can do long breaks, like I said, but I think if you keep them interesting, it's actually, I mean, maybe it's not as rewarding for the listener as a big drop, obviously, but I think you can definitely make some cool moments on the dance floor if you know how to handle a long break. So, for example, if this was like the whole break, I think I will show you in a bit. We can add even a third element which is more like a more dynamic melody. I can try to, let's see what we come up with, which can be like introduced in the second 16 bars, right? And this could be your build-up, like you would have. Yeah, wait, maybe I can. So this would be like a very simple way of showing you, I guess. So then you would have first the pad, then the bass fades in, then you have pad and bass, and then you could